Teachers in Colombia continue protesting working and social security conditions. Government officials have promised improvements, but as our correspondent Charles Parkinson reports, those promises have mostly been unkept.
Ferney Perdomo Garcia has spent the past 16 years working at a school in the impoverished sector of Ciudad Bolívar on the southern outskirts of Bogotá. For Perdomo, the failure of the government to live up to a series of promises made to teachers' unions in May, as well as the threat posed to education equality by privatisation, drove him to join with teachers from across the city to march in protest.
The effect of privatization
in Colombia is that the poor will have a stratified education. That's to say, quality education in Colombia will only be enjoyed by those from richer backgrounds through privatization. What we are looking for is investment from the government to allow us to take education to a more equal level with the rich.
The teachers are expressing many complaints, including poor pay and social security provisions. According to union representative William Agudelo, the persistence of these conditions makes a mockery of the claim made by President Juan Manuel Santos during his recent inauguration that he wanted to make Colombia the most educated country in Latin America.
We are not going to accept this government talking about Colombia being the most educated in 10 years when there is a lack of money, with starvation wages for educators, with reduced work days during their training and extremely serious health conditions.
The teachers have made their feelings clear. They do not want to be protesting, but feel that the lack of government action 3 months after making promises has driven them to it. Teachers now join taxi drivers in protesting the government's failure to live up to election campaign promises. The question now is, how will they respond? Charles Parkinson, Telesur, in Bogotá, Colombia.
And thanks to Charles.